So these problems come from a geometry book that we used to use for honors geometry back a while ago. So if we look at the written exercises section, in triangles, if they give you a couple of side lengths, you can actually kind of find out the range that the third side needs to be in. It has to be less than the sum of the two sides that you're given and greater than the difference of the two sides that you're given. So like for number 1, we're looking at 6 and 9 is 15, and 9 minus 6 is 3, so the third side has to be between 3 and 15. Same thing for 28 and 2 for number 2, and 200 and 0 for number 3. And we have 3n and 17n for 4. We have a minus b greater than that or less than a plus b for the other triangle. And then you can see number 6. In a triangle, the sides can be ordered in terms of the size of the opposite angles, and the opposite angles can be ordered in terms of the sides. So for number 7, we can see that angle 2 is the largest angle because that's opposite the biggest side, which is 13. In number 8, the x plus 1 is the largest side, so angle 1 is going to be larger. And in number 9, we actually have a parallelogram, which across the bottom where that AIA is actually a 22 there. So in the one triangle with 1, 2, and 3 in it, the largest angle is going to be angle 3 because that's opposite the side that has a length of 22. Looking at number 10, we've got a 60-degree angle. So we have 2 remaining angles need to make the 180 degrees. Well, really all 3 of these together need to make 180, so we can solve for k, and k comes out to be 59 degrees, which means that angle E is going to be 59 plus 2, which is 61. So now we can use those side lengths to find which the biggest side is. The biggest side's opposite the biggest angle, so that's going to be DF. Looking at number 11, in the left-hand triangle, there's a 60. In the right-hand triangle, we get a 61. And they want the largest side. WT is going to be the largest side because that's opposite the 65-degree angle. And looking at number 12, OD is the longest side. Number 13, we have more parallel lines cut by transversals, so we can jump those angles around. The other angle inside that triangle is going to be 180 minus 119, which is going to be 61 degrees. And then we can find that the longest side length is WY because that's opposite the 61-degree angle. In number 14, we've got actually 3 triangles. They're telling us that those 2 angles are 70s and these are isosceles. So 180 take away 70 is 110. Divide that by 2, you get 55. So the angle at B and A in the lower triangle is going to be a 55. And the angle in the left-hand upper triangle at A and B is also going to be 55 degrees. So those are all going to be 55s. And I think it's wanting us to find the largest side of the angle, or of the triangle rather. So if we look at our angles there, we've got a 105-degree angle versus another 105 versus 140. So VB is going to be the longest side because that's opposite the 140-degree angle. In number 15, we kind of need to do these maybe separate and do like an ordering for each one. So in triangle 1, looking at the angles that they give us, the side E is going to be the longest side, and side C is going to be the shortest side in that triangle, with B being in the center. And then for triangle 2, we've got side, what is that? Side E is the smallest side. And if we link those together, since E is the same side between 2 triangles, that sets up a long inequality that we can kind of combine together. C bigger than D, bigger than E, bigger than B, bigger than A. Looking at number 16, we're looking for 1, 2, and 3 to see which one's bigger, and these aren't necessarily drawn to scale. So using one triangle, we can figure out the relative lengths of the sides. The bottom side is going to be the longest, and the side next to the 98 is going to be the shortest side. In the other triangle, the longest side is the side opposite the right angle, which is the shortest side for our new triangle, and so that sets the order up for us. So angle 2 is going to be bigger. Angle 3 is going to be bigger than angle 2, and angle 2 is going to be bigger than angle 1.